Hello everyone, my name is Vang, and today we are going to be discussing the internal resource that Airbnb has. And if you all don't know what Airbnb is, it basically stands for Air Bed and Breakfast, and it is a company that enables people to list or rent short-term lodging and residential properties. The company was founded in August of 2008 and now has over 2,000 listings in 34,000 cities, and it's in 191 countries. Now that's impressive. Now the whole concept of Airbnb is a consumer is able to rent a place for a price that's a tad cheaper than they would at a hotel or a motel. Now, the great things about Airbnb is that consumers are able to rent out a whole house, a condo, or a loft, and they don't have to settle for that small rectangular room that you'll usually get in a hotel. Now, going back to the article that I found in The Economist, Airbnb's main resource are its property listings. Now, without these properties, Airbnb will not be able to operate. I mean, come on. These properties do not belong to the company. They actually belong to the property owner or the host. According to the article, an investment bank estimates that the firm will reach $14.4 billion at the end of 2016. Now, compare that to what they made in 2010, which was about $52 million. That's a lot. They've come a long way. Many analysts predict that if Airbnb would go public, they would make about $30 billion at the end of this year. And if they do go public, they would actually they'll actually be worth more than Marriott, which is the world's largest hotel chain at this time. A big problem that Airbnb has not taken into account yet are the legal issues that may arise. And by these legal issues, we are talking about lawsuits and fines that the host themselves will be facing. Now, this may actually just be the downfall of the firm, because if they don't act on this, a lot of hosts may start pulling out and may not use their website and their whole concept anymore. The main reasons for these regulations are due to entrepreneurs that view this firm as a way to acquire an assortment of properties and offer them on Airbnb as a direct and often cheaper competitor compared to hotels. Now, because of this, many cities and states has passed laws and legislation that limits the minimum amount of time a host must have a property listed. For example, the governor of New York just signed a legislation in 2010 banning rentals of whole units in residential blocks for less than 30 days. Fines have also been put in place in many cities and states and even countries to help regulate these problems. Now, Airbnb is an emerging powerhouse that has evolved greatly the last few years, and their main resource are just mainly their property listings that the host put up. Their whole business model is that they are an online marketplace to rent spare rooms to tourists, and that they are not responsible for the content that others place on its site. Now, this business model is what has really given them a competitive edge in competing against these large hotel chains, which is why they are so up there and has made such a large amount of profit in such a short time. Now, attached to this thread, I did make a little compare and contrast chart between Airbnb and the generic hotels to help you guys decide where y'all would like to stay on your next getaway. Thank you. Bye-bye.